Hey,
Hey, we're back for another episode. But think
again.
try again
Yeah.
and go. We're gonna talk about everything. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Dating, relationships, finance, sprinkle in some adulthood. Sprinkle, sprinkle,
Uh,
sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. So you
Sprinkle.
ready to dive in?
I'm ready. I'm so
But
ready.
first, before we you know, jump, I gotta tell you, Carl, I'm a little sad.
Why?
This time last year we was at the Essence Fest,
Oh,
and
yeah.
oh, I'm in my
Mm,
feelings a little bit. Just I'm
yeah.
in my feelings.
We had a ball. We had a ball. It was good times.
Oh,
I missed that. Like I really wish we could have gone back. Yeah.
yeah, I'm
And I
not.
don't even know who's performing this year. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's the air is different there.
Yeah, it was hot. It was hot. It was. Ooh.
It was
But
hot, but
my
it
favorite
was
artist was gonna be there, and I'm like,
who.
Kennedy Ryan. I probably pronounced her name wrong, but I love
Okay.
all of her books. I
Okay.
binged her books. Okay, so
Yeah.
right now she's there, and I mean I just saw her in DC. So fine, fine, but
Yeah.
she's there. I
Yeah.
want to be where she's at.
I feel you. I feel you.
How, how's
Yeah.
this week going for you?
It's good. It's really good. It's fast. I feel like time's just fast lately. It's always like that in the summertime for me, honestly. So I'm not complaining, but I'm loving it. Obviously we just had the 4th of July pass, so that was cool. I don't celebrate it per se, but we did have like fireworks. We hung out with family and friends. So that was nice just to get together, eat good, and just like chill. You know what I mean? Yeah. What'd
Yeah,
you do?
this summer's going a little too fast for me. So I
Yes.
was I was working, unfortunately, but that's okay. It's
Ew.
okay.
Ew.
But
Ew.
that was this week for me. So
Yeah.
I was looking forward to this episode. So let's get into
Let's
it.
do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah,
So
let's
I'll
do it.
let you do the first question. I'll let you go
Okay.
ahead.
Cool. So, if you've been paying attention, you know the last time we did a would you rather episode and we want to keep it going, keep the fun alive. So, we decided to come back and do that again. We have a few more questions, like a few more questions, sorry, questions on our list that we're going to kind of touch on and talk about. And before I dive in, I want like the audience to let us know if they have any questions too, because like we're open to that. I want to see y'all creativity. So send us any like would you rather questions that you have so we can talk about them on the episode. So that would be fun. But anyway, I'm gonna dive in. The first question we have: would you rather have the ability to see 10 years into your own future or 10 years into the future of the world?
For me, I feel like I would rather see my own future, like 10
Hmm.
years,
Okay.
because I feel like life has, has been life being a little too hard. And I need, I need to see what does my future look like? What choices do I make that impact my future? Can I avoid making those decisions? Would my
Mm,
future be better? Like some decisions, you know what I mean? Because it's like always that one decision, that one person, that one friend, that one this that could change your life in an instant. So
mhm.
I'd rather know my own future and how I can better my life. How can I improve it for me?
Okay.
That's where my thought process is with
Okay.
that.
I get that. So I think I'm a little bit opposite. I would rather see the future of the world. Like, and I think I would rather see the future of the world because that will help me make and prepare my own future. So if I have an understanding of like the world's climate, what's going on, who's the president, little things like that. If I already have like a glimpse into the future, then I feel like that's going to help me make better decisions as I go along. I don't like the idea of seeing my own future. I don't know why. It just kind of feels very similar to like how do you spell it? Psychic. I spelled that wrong. I'm sure I did. Don't trust me. But
I'm not.
I'm heavily like against it. So I'm not someone who's interested in like seeing my future. Will I fall in love? Will I get married? Will I have 3 kids? Like I don't want to ruin the surprise. I want to actually live it out. So I don't want to, because I feel like when you know your future, then you purposely make decisions to force it to happen. It's called like fulfilling um prophecy or something like that. I just rather life happen and I just go through it. But if I had to pick one of those about like seeing into the future, I probably would pick the world just to like know like what's going on so I can better prepare myself. That's just me. That's my 2 cents. I don't know. Uh,
I mean, I know like all the movies say you shouldn't know your future, but I just want to like peek just a little bit.
I mean, I'm
I
not
want to
mad at
peek.
that. I'm not mad at
I
that.
just want
Like,
to like,
yeah, yeah,
just a little bit. It doesn't have
yeah.
to be the full 10 years. It doesn't have to be the full 10 years. The
10 years
question
is
says 10 years.
crazy.
I just want to peek and say like, what's over there? Who outside? I need to know. Who are there? I need to
Who all
know.
there? Who's all there?
Who
10
are
years
there?
from now, you will be 43.
Ooh.
I know.
I just want to
Girl,
know a little bit. Just a little.
10 years from now, I'll be 41.
I know, girl. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let's just skip over that. We can't do that. I'm trying to
Ah, this is no hate to people in their 40s. Like, I love that for you. But for me, that just feels so crazy. I can't imagine. I think after the pandemic hit, I just really struggle with the concept of future now. I don't know if anyone else can relate to this, and maybe it's just me. But like after experiencing this pandemic and everything being so up in the air and just like I've kind of fell into this trap of living day by day, literally.
Mhm.
And back then, I had to take things moment by moment. I could not, and I still can't, like, plan 5 years from now. 5 years from now, I don't know. I don't
I
know.
agree. I feel like the pandemic definitely impacted, kind of shifted things for all of us, like in our age group,
Definitely for
because
me.
everything's been like just a toss up. Like you said, it's just been a toss up, and we're just like,
Where it gonna land? I don't know.
mm, I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. I don't know.
I don't know.
I know. I used to,
That
when you're a kid, like you grow up and you be like, 10 years from now, I want to be a lawyer and I'm going to have kids. I'm going to have 3 kids and I'm going to have a house. And it's like, 10 years from
mm,
now, I
girl,
don't know.
girl, you brought up house. Have you seen those Zillow prices, babe? Have you seen them? Have you
No,
seen
I don't even look anymore. It's depressing. It's
them?
depressing.
Exactly.
It's depressing. The
Exactly.
last time I looked was like maybe last year.
Yeah.
Maybe last year.
Don't look. You said depressing. I'm over here
It's
like this. Like
depressing.
what? What?
It's
Mm,
depressing because it's like how, you know what I mean? And I
yeah.
don't like to do things that are gonna like ruin my mood. I try to keep myself in a good mindset, a good uplifted spirits. I try my best. You know, life happens and things happen and people happen. So, you know, sometimes your mood's gonna take a hit, but I try my best to myself not do things that are gonna trigger me or make me feel depressed. And I realize like as much as I want to plan for a future for those big things like buying a house, you know, having children, moving to another state, things like that, it's just really hard to conceptualize it right now because how? And so I just like,
How?
how?
Yeah.
How? So I
I
just
mean,
focus on day by day. I take things day by day. Literally.
you have to. You have
Literally.
to.
Literally. And they say if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans. So I just feel like the plans I made back then, my life doesn't look like that at all. So I just feel like, what's the point? I don't think planning is not good. I think you should plan. But like planning 10 years in advance just seems really difficult for me. It just feels like a challenge right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna
I
lie.
mean, we have about 6 months into 2024. She's like,
Where'd the year go?
whew,
I blinked and it was over.
I, this year went holla, holla.
I don't know. I
You
don't
know, as a,
like.
as a matter of fact, it said it real loud. It said goodbye loud.
Why are you
It
in a
said, you heard me.
rush? Why are you in a rush, girl?
Really
Calm
hard.
down.
Like
Calm
I
down.
said, who all that? Who's all that?
She said,
But
I don't
yeah,
want to be here. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. Like, no,
like,
seriously. Like, I always joke because my brother's birthday is in July at the end. And so, like, I always joke, like, when your birthday passes, the year's done. Because after that, it's like blink, 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 blink. It's like all the holidays and stuff. And then it's like, Happy New Year. You know what I mean? So I'm just like,
right?
2024 has been a good year for me so far, and like, you know what I mean, it's had its ups and downs for sure. Like overall it's been good. It's a lot of good things that have come in so far. But like, but honestly it's crazy to me that we're already in July. So that's why like when you talk about
Right?
10 years in advance, I'm like, girl, what's gonna happen
I
in
know.
December? Let's talk about December. Let's just 6 months. Let's try that. I can't do
Relax.
10 years. I can't. I can't.
Relax.
I can't. Cannot. Cannot.
Alright.
So what's next?
So like I feel
What's
like we need
next?
to like transition into a
Yeah.
like second question.
What's
What's the
next?
second one?
Okay.
What's
You
the
want me
next
to
one?
do it? Hold on. So the second one. Would you rather pay off your more mortgage early, or have an extra 100K to invest? I feel like
For
this is
me,
financial people need to stand up. Like this is not my forte. I'm gonna answer, of course, but like I feel like someone's gonna say something like compound in interest in like things that I'm not really like with. So I don't know. But anyway, go ahead.
I mean, for me, like I said, I've been looking at those little houses. It's been, you know what I'm saying? It's, and the
Yeah.
prices right now are
Yeah.
not like the '90s prices. They're not at
No.
all. So
No.
I feel like I want to be financially set and have a roof over my head.
Yeah.
I'd rather have my
Stability.
mortgage, that I want my
Stability.
mortgage paid off. I want to pay it off. I feel like
Yeah.
money you can make. I mean, like right now, I'm in the struggle, but like I'm just like, whatever. But
Fighting for our lives.
I am, I am. That paycheck is like woo hurting right now.
Fighting for our
Hurting.
lives.
But if my mortgage can be paid off and I have stability, I feel like that's gonna give me so much more in return, and that's gonna give me a peace of mind. And I need that peace of mind.
Peace of
Because that peace
mind.
of mind is going to give me mental stability. I'm not going to try to figure out how do I pay, not paid,
Yeah.
finish.
Yeah.
That's where my head is at right now.
Yeah.
That's where my head is at.
Yeah. No, I agree 100%. Because you spoke on something that's like monumental, and that's like stability and peace of
Mm-hmm.
mind. And those things you can't really
Right
put
here.
a price on.
That part.
Yeah,
That
so I feel like I would be in the same boat, because honestly, after you paid off your mortgage, then you can invest. You're gonna have money to invest. You will have money to invest. But to be like devil's advocate,
right.
if you go ahead and invest 100K and you do it right, you have like an advisor, you do it well, you invest in the right stocks and things like that, your ROI, like your return could be really high, and then you could take that money and pay off your mortgage and then still have money left over. But that is a gamble, that is a risk.
That
So, like you said,
that's
like
what
paying off early, that's like a stable, safe thing to do. And investing, from my POV, investing is a little bit more of a risk. It's a gamble. It's a toss up. It could go really well, or it could go
it could
really
be.
bad. You could lose your money,
And
and then now you're in debt.
that's,
You're
that's
in
not
debt.
what I want. That's
And then
not
you
what I
owe.
want.
Oh.
I don't like that.
So
Do you see that? Do you see
I
that? I don't
know.
like that.
Yeah, no, I see it. I see it. I see it.
That would affect me mentally in a
Yeah.
bad way, and that
Losing
is not
sleep.
the kind of time
Losing
that
sleep.
that's not the kind of time I have. I don't have that kind of time. I don't have that kind of time.
No,
Mm-mm.
no.
So I'm gonna
I
I'm
agree.
gonna be over here. I'm gonna be over
With
here.
your mortgage paid off. I'm gonna join. I'm gonna join.
Thank
But
you.
like even for that, like it's hard because it's like, okay, I don't have a mortgage right now, so it's like,
Oh,
you know what I mean? Um,
right.
but no, I agree. I think that's I'm in the same boat as you. I would definitely pick mortgage paid off early. Because I mean, think of all the money you will have just left over that you can invest and get your
Not
money back. You can get your money back. You can get a bag back. That's not hard. It's not hard at all.
right.
Um,
So
and then you own that property, that home. It's yours. You
that's
own it. You
yours.
could sell it. You
That
could rent it out. You could
you can,
Airbnb it.
and then you
You
can
could you
do
could do
traveling. You can do
you could
traveling,
flip it. Like you
girl.
could make some money.
That
You could do some
so I'm
things.
gonna be again over here living my
Mortgage.
best life with it
Yeah.
paid off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same. Same.
yeah.
Okay.
So
Next
that's where
question.
yes, I'm solid on that. So the next question, yes.
The next question. You want to do it?
I don't know. I'll let you do it because
Okay.
I'm my
All right.
turn.
Okay. Would you rather be known for always being honest or always being kind. Kind.
Ooh, I feel like the word kind is a loose term. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because for me, I've always been like that nice girl. You know what I mean? And kind
Kind and
can,
nice are not the same. I don't think they're the same.
right, but like depending how you deliver or present yourself, like you can come off as like, you know,
A push
passive and
over.
accepting. Yeah,
Yeah.
that passive, accepting, and the pushover. Now, I'd rather be honest. But with that being said, your delivery must always be like
Spot on.
respectful. Like
Spot on.
you can be honest and you can be like and you can like
You
and
can be
really hurt
rude.
someone's character.
You can be
Yeah,
rude.
you can really hurt someone's character and
Yeah.
their self esteem, and they're gonna remember that forever. I don't
Yeah.
want to do that. I can be
No.
honest and I can deliver well, and that can make a great impact on a person. So I think with both of them, it's your delivery, how you present yourself, and how you carry yourself. So I would pick to be honest, but like to handle that with care because you never know what a person's going through here.
Facts. Facts.
Because the person could be going through the worst season of their lives,
Right.
and you probably said something that you can't take back. That's the
Yeah.
thing with words, you can't take them back.
No.
They stay here forever. So it's like I'm gonna deliver, and I'm gonna deliver it well, and that's the kind of legacy I want to leave behind. Now, understand, I've not always been this. I have definitely been the villain in someone's story for sure, and someone has been the villain in mine. But moving forward, how I deliver, yeah, I'm gonna be honest, but I'm gonna be respectful. That's where I stand now. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We're
Yeah.
too old and a big age to be hurting people out there like that and destroying their mental health. For what? For what? I'm not doing that.
Facts. I've
That's where I
always
stand.
been more of an honest, blunt person. And I think that comes from the fact that I would prefer people be honest with me. And now that I'm older, I recognize that just because you present or you give people something doesn't mean you're going to get it back. Just because I'm honest with you doesn't mean you're going to be honest with me. I get that now. I think naively when I was younger, I thought if I give, I will get. And I've learned that's not the case. That's just not how
Like,
life works. Sometimes that's not how people operate. And it's unfortunate. I wish it were, but it's not. Um, but with that being said, I'm still heavy on being honest. I don't like to lie. I don't like to
right.
sugarcoat things either. But I do 100% agree. It is how, it is not what you say, it is how you say it. It really is. It's how you say it. There's a way to be tactful. You can be honest and still be kind. You can be both.
Right.
A lot of times people will label themselves, I'm honest, and that's an excuse to be rude and
Or
nasty.
blunt. That.
Blunt, I feel like blunt. So we're gonna hop into like deaf community stuff a little bit. Blunt is just, to me, blunt means straightforward. Straightforward. You can still be blunt and be tactful.
But it's also it's like it can ties with your delivery too.
I mean,
You
and
know what I'm
that is
saying?
what we're talking about is delivery. So I feel like you don't have to beat around the bush. You can be blunt and honest and still be kind. You can.
That
Like those things they can happen at the same time. Typically when
you know,
someone says I'm blunt, they're basically saying I'm rude. I'm not very nice. I'm not
I
very
mean,
kind. I'm gonna be mean in how I say it. Not necessary. It's not necessary. You don't
right.
need to do that. You don't need to do that. And I mean, I'm one of those people like back then I would be less thoughtful, mindful about how it's going to impact or affect you. I was. I'm
Right.
like, I need to just get it off my chest. It's the truth. Deal with it. Now I try to be more mindful of like it can be true, but it's how I deliver this, how I share this information. I can be mindful. I can be cognizant of my words. Word choice is important, and tone is important too. And I've learned that
Yes.
over time.
Oh,
Tone is important. Okay?
I
There's a
feel
difference
like
between, how, you know what I'm saying?
honestly, touching on tone, I feel like that honestly is a separate, that's a whole
It is.
separate like episode right there.
Yeah.
Right there.
Tone.
Cause like that's heavy. That's
Watch
heavy.
your
That's heavy.
tone. Watch your tone.
Yeah, y'all know me and Tasha say this like so many times. Latina and Tasha, the strong like
We
black
black,
woman, and we
baby.
grew up.
We black.
We grew up, but our parents be like, "Watch your tone,
Watch your tone.
watch it." Do
Mind
you remember
mind
that?
that tone.
Do you remember that? Do you
Watch your
remember
mouth.
that?
I got a lot of watch your mouth before you get caught
Correct
with it.
yourself.
Govern
Right.
yourself accordingly.
I remember that.
Like,
So wait a minute. I know we're
yeah,
like laughing now, but like honestly, I feel like this is a good place to wrap up because tone is an entirely different episode
it
because
is.
that ties into so many things, and I don't want to like do, but
Hmm.
I think that's a great episode to really kind of launch on because the deaf and the hearing world have different approaches when it comes
With
to
tone,
tone.
yeah.
Ooh,
Because tone is like for hearing, it's a voice, it's inflections in your voice. And it's
right.
you gotta hear it. You gotta be paying attention for it. You gotta hear it.
With the
Um
deaf, it's
it's
a
your
it's
facial
oh
expressions and it's body
ooh,
language.
your face is
And
looking a
but
little
it's
too
also
loud.
signs too. Like, cause
Yeah.
how you sign it, I remember. I'm sorry, I don't want to jump too much, but I
No,
remember.
no.
I remember. So the sign, care, 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 care.
Hmm. Right.
Um, so the concept is I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. That's a sign. I
Right.
don't care. I remember I was watching a conversation. I was not involved in this conversation. I watched it. It was two people, and I don't know what happened. I don't know context, but one person, the girl, she said, "I don't care." I said, "Oh, she means business." She spelled that out. She
Oh.
said, "I don't care." I said, "Oh," because she could have just said, "I don't care," but she
Mhm.
emphasized, "I don't care." She spelled it out. Say,
And it's like, and it's interesting with the deaf community because like your president could be like, I don't care, and like she looks calm, but right here she's not. She's you pushing it.
no,
You
her
pushing it.
face. She said, "I don't care."
Her face was
I
like
said,
like
"Oh," I felt
oh
that, and I was just watching it. I didn't receive that message. I watched. It was not sent to me. I was not
you
the person on the receiving end. I
was just
watched.
you was a bystander, babe. You
I
was like,
said,
oh,
"Oh,
that told
okay."
you mind your business.
I felt it. I said,
Yeah.
"Ooh!" Like I didn't want to be on the receiving end of that. And so after that,
Ooh.
I'm being honest. I embody that. So like after that, if something came up and I wanted people to understand, like I don't care. Like, understand
Oh,
that. I don't care. So I had to steal that. I ain't gonna lie. I did. I still did. But yeah,
it's
that's
like
definitely some. You
I'm
can
gonna
get deep into that.
remove.
You can get
It's
deep
like I'm
into
gonna
that.
remove myself from
Yeah.
this situation and just
Yeah.
bow out because this is not my situation to be
No,
in.
it
I'm
wasn't.
gonna.
It wasn't. It wasn't my situation at all. But I bring it up to like emphasize that when it comes
So,
to ASL, there's so many
mm,
different ways that you can
mm.
sign something to get your point across. There are
Ooh,
many different ways. And yes, tone is very real. Just because you don't say it doesn't mean it doesn't have tone. The same way with texting or emails. Baby,
mm-hmm.
baby, in that professional world where people be trying it hard. Trying
I
it real hard.
think
And then they're
you're
trying to be
getting
like,
like,
but you can't read tone in words. Yes, you can.
mm,
And I caught it. You threw it, I
as
caught.
like as
As
per
per my last
my
email.
last email,
Oh, them is fighting words, baby. You try you try and do
wait,
this?
you're getting me excited. We gotta save this. We have to save this.
Alright, cool.
We gotta
Cool.
save this.
That's fine.
But
That's fine. That's fine.
like tone is important, honestly,
Mhm.
especially as an adult. Now we know better. We know
We know better. We do. We know better.
better.
And I love that you said that. We know better. Um Govern yourselves accordingly. You know better.
Yeah,
You know how you can talk to someone. There's a way to do things.
talk to someone. Yeah.
Talk with someone. There's a way to do things. And if you can't find it in yourself to do it kindly, hold come
Hold.
back to it later. Come back to it later.
Hmm. Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But you can't be coming out of your neck at people. Like, come on. Come on.
Hmm. Hmm.
Do better. Do
Do
better.
better.
Do better.
Respectfully.
Respectfully. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And that, I like you said that. You can be honest and respectful. You can. I'd
You
rather
can.
be honest with respect than be kind. But I think I do also now cherish and appreciate kindness more than I did now that I'm older.
Hmm.
I appreciate kindness because I feel like it's so rare. I feel
Hmm.
like people are so mean, rude,
Oh,
and just not thoughtful. They're just not thoughtful. I think people are so in their world and they're dealing with their own stuff and they're stressed out.
you don't
Let's be
know
real.
what they
People
have on their
are
plate.
burned out. People are
They are.
depressed, anxious,
Hmm.
like
Hmm.
people going through things. And so,
Through
I
it.
get that. I get it. I get it. But you are interacting with people in the everyday world too. So sometimes like, you can rub off on people a little bit in a way. You can. You
Mm-hmm.
can. So I do now
That like.
appreciate kindness more.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When I go through a drive-through and the person is kind, like it's so rare nowadays, girl.
It
People
is.
like customer service is lacking, babe.
It is, babe.
Customer
It is.
service is where is it? Where
It's,
is it? Them
yeah.
skills not skilling, baby. They're not
Like,
hiring people with customer service. Like,
do you
bring
remember?
back customer service. Bring it back.
You remember when you
Bring it back.
said that girl said, "I don't care." That's the kind of people we get in and try to. I don't care. I don't
Get
care.
your here.
This is your. This is your
Here,
coffee. Take it.
that's
No,
how
no,
they
get
that
up.
and it's
Keep
like
it moving,
I
baby.
get it, but calm down. You know what I'm saying? Like I get it. I know you mad. I know you frustrated. I know you probably had a long day. You probably had a few customers that pissed you off. I get it. Not me
I'm not
though.
one of me.
Not me though. Calm down. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know, that I
Like,
feel like we had a thing because I don't want to like give them all of my tea and I thought I want this to be
you
another episode.
that's fine. That's fine. I just want to ask you a question.
Go
Have
ahead,
you
babe.
ever have you ever wanted to throw hands with someone that was at the track? Have you
Yo,
ever wanted to get out of your car and like you ever wanted to?
you know what?
No?
I mean, not the travel,
Okay.
but like now with the work I do now, sometimes people are just rude, and I get it. You had a bad day. I hear you, baby. I hear you, but not you being rude to me. You came to
What
me.
I do to you?
Yo, those are fighting words. Why are you fighting me? What did I
What
do?
I do to you? What I do?
Leave those fighting words out of this conversation.
Right. I feel you.
This conversation.
All right, girl. All right. It's
All right.
time. It's time.
Well, until next time, because we were spilling.
Yeah.
But until next time,
Bye.
bye.